How many of y'all know somebody that's got high blood pressure?
Me.
How many of y'all know somebody that's got gout?
Me.
How many of y'all know somebody got, let's say, heart disease, cancer? You understand? Just say, and it don't have to be you, but you may know somebody. Guess what my grandma died of? Cancer, heart disease. Guess what she ate every day? 3 times a day. Bacon for breakfast. Lunch, she probably eat some pork chop, hog maws for dinner. You understand that? We killing ourselves because God said us for us not to eat it.
Do you know what your nationality is according to the Bible? Your race. All right, direct your eyes at this sign right here. Look, it says the 12 tribes of Israel. Israel is our forefather. When you read in Genesis, his name was Jacob. I'm finna show you, Genesis 32 and 28. I gotta prove it to you because this man right here, this is our forefather. And he had 12 sons. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, and Naphtali. Those are his 12 sons. We finna read about Israel. Read.
The book of Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God.
So Israel means a prince that has power with God, or a princess that has power with God. So we will be called Israelites. And if your father, is your father African American? So if your father African American, you would be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That will be your race. How do we know that? Because of history. The Bible is a history book. When you read in the Bible, this is a curse according to God. Slavery. Why did this happen to us? Just white people?
I've been talking about.
Just saying just white people. That's the only reason. Is it more to it? What do you think? Why did this happen? You don't know? We finna show you, Deuteronomy 28. It's a reason why things happen. We got that. We understand there's a cause and effect. There's consequences for everything we do. We finna show you. You ever heard of Moses? Moses, what did Moses do?
I'm just not getting in the church, feel like that, because the churches I used to go in, they always was down on me. And I just found the church. He tells, I feel like, he's like he tells and he talks to them.
Right. Okay.
I'm just not, getting to learn more about the Bible.
I got you. So Moses delivered the children of Israel, those people on this side, through the Red Sea. And when they went through the Red Sea, this is what Moses said to the children of Israel. We're going to read verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So it shall come to pass, meaning in the future. We're reading about Moses telling us something in the future. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you don't listen to God, meaning if you don't listen to the words that's coming out of this Bible, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do a religion.
To do all his commandments.
What do we got to do? I'm going to read it again. I want you to hear it. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
His what? His commandments, not religion. God never said be a Baptist. God never said be a Jehovah's Witness. He never said that. Because he had asked y'all, can the white man teach you right? The man that did all this oppression to us, is he going to teach us right? What about you? What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron? My name is Isaiah. Nice to meet you, Aaron. I want you to hear that Job 14 and 4. Just hear this real quick. Read.
The book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
It says, it's a question. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Sunday church. Can anything clean come out of the Sunday church? Think about it. What do you think? Out of the Sunday church, can anything clean come out of it? You don't have an answer. What about you? God got the answer right here. No, go back. Finish it. Read right there.
Not what?
Not one. Not one thing that can come out of the Christian church is clean. Why? Because look at this. This come out the Christian church. We just read Jesus Christ is a black man. They give us a white Jesus. Let's go to Leviticus 11. Because he went over pants. Keeping the God's commandments, you're not supposed to wear pants. I'm finna show you something that's unclean that they cook on. Soon as Sunday service over with, they'll cook it right in front of you. Right there. And just look at the store. We finna show you. Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
What's a swine, y'all? A pig. Pork chop. Bacon. Hog maws. Chitlins. Let's see how God feel about that. Read.
Verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
The Sunday church teach that it's okay to eat pork. They say long as you pray over it, it's good in God's eyes. You don't read that in the Bible. God says not one thing can come out of the church that's clean. Not one. Everything in the church is unclean. Religion, all that's unclean. Pork, unclean. Shrimp, crab, lobster, unclean. God said if you eat that, you're defiling your temple. Did y'all know that?
All right, bring it out.
Let's keep reading. Read verse 9. Look.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever has fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers. Them shall ye eat.
So what has fins and scales? What fish in the water has fins and scales?
Catfish, right?
Who?
Ain't it catfish?
No.
What?
No, what has fins and scales? Let me ask Aaron. Aaron, what has fins and scales?
You gotta get onto the brand.
Not no catfish. That's unclean. Like salmon. Salmon got fins and scales. You got tilapia, pan trout. You got what else you got? Name me some more. White perch. All those are clean. Those has fins and scales. What doesn't have it, both of them together, is shrimp, crab, lobster, oysters. All those are unclean. We finna read it. Listen.
Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
An abomination unto you. The same way you wearing pants is the same way God feels about you eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. It's an abomination.
Bring it out.
They ain't never taught us that. This Yep. Give me Sirach 15 and 13. Let's see how God feel about abomination. We finna show you how God feel about abomination. Because abomination in God's eyes is disgusting, detestable. That's what that means. But we finna see how he feels about it. Read. 15 and 13 right there.
The book of Sirach chapter 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth.
The Lord what?
The Lord hateth all abomination.
He said he hates abomination. Women in pants, he hates that. Men in dresses, cross-dressing. He hates that. If you eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, God hates that. That's an abomination in his eyes. Y'all got it? That's what we going over. Repentance, keeping God's commandments. Y'all learning God's commandments. We wasn't taught that. I used to eat pork. I ain't never really had crab and lobster. I had shrimp though. But once I heard, okay, I can't even eat that no more. Because I used to tear pepperoni pizza up. But I had to give it away. But you can, it's an alternative to it.
Rivers of living water. Hey, I see you watching the video. Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, won't you like, subscribe, and share? IUIC Mississippi burning. Like, subscribe, and share. Even comment. What's the name of that stuff back there? Piggly Wiggly. Why? Who? You see that? That's not for us. How many of y'all know somebody that's got high blood pressure?
Me.
How many of y'all know somebody that's got gout?
Me.
How many of y'all know somebody got, let's say, heart disease, cancer? You understand? Just say, and it don't have to be you, but you may know somebody. Guess what my grandma died of? Cancer, heart disease. Guess what she ate every day? 3 times a day. Bacon for breakfast. Lunch, she probably eat some pork chop. Hog maws for dinner. You understand that? We killing ourselves because God said for us not to eat it. Now, check this out, bro. You eat pork?
Oh, yeah.
So the Bible said we shouldn't eat it, right? All right. That's your truck, right? Y'all got a car too, ain't it? All right. In your glove compartment box, it's got an owner's manual, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and this owner's manual will tell you how to take care of this truck. Because the maker of this truck put a book together and say, hey, this is how you take care of this truck, right? So what kind of gas your truck use? Regular? What about yours? Regular unleaded. Well, what if you put diesel in it?
Oh, you're gonna screw it up.
Oh, wait a minute. So the manual said for your truck to have regular unleaded gas, and you know if you put diesel in it, it's gonna tear up, right? So the Bible says for you not to put pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, crawfish, catfish in your body. Because if you do, what's going to happen to your body? It's going to tear you up. You understand that? That's why we sick like this. That's why we got to go to the hospitals all the time. And we trust these people that we call doctors. But are they actually healing you? Are they... Because from my last understanding, a doctor, has a practice, right? So who you reckon they practicing on? Us. Because when you get those high blood pressure pills, they're not actually healing your high blood pressure. You know what you got to do? You got to stop eating certain things. You got to start putting things in place to help yourself out.
Right.
Because them pills ain't doing nothing. They got side effects on them that's going to harm you even more. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So the Bible said our body, we the temple of God. This is where God going to dwell. And if swine is an abomination, it can't be on our body. You understand that? Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God.
So when we eat pig, shrimp, crab, lobster, crawfish, I used to love crawfish. You know what that is? They call that a mud bug. Why was I eating bugs? Because that's what they taught me. That's what my mama taught me. That's what my daddy taught me. Who taught them? The slave master. Y'all understand that? That's not for us. Keep reading.
Verse 17, if any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
We don't want to be destroyed, y'all. We want to keep God's commandments. Going to church on Sunday. Who taught us that? Should we? I'll tell you what. Give me Genesis 2. Give me Genesis 2. What's the Sabbath day? I know y'all finna go. What's the Sabbath day, though? Saturday. You know what the Sabbath day is? So why we go to church on Sunday? Who taught us that?
Get out!
They switched it around somehow.
Yeah, they did. They switched. All the world is upside down right now.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.